Hey, it's Coach Ben from Online Soccer Skills, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a drill that's going to help you create more space on the field and take the space when defenders are not around you. And this is really going to help you out when you get to the game. And the big problem I see when I watch players in the game is they're not using the field properly. They're not using enough space. And this drill is going to help you do that. It's not going to just help you create your own space, but it's going to help you attack up the field faster. This is why I want to create this video, because I know a lot of players need help with this, especially if you were playing left back, outside mid, forward, or either right back, outside mid on the right, or forward on that side. It's going to help you get that space on the field and attack up the field quicker. Now, the first thing that we want to cover is when you are on the outside part of the field, you have to have good body positioning when the ball comes into your feet, your thigh, or your chest, and you have to be able to take your first touch into the space. When you have space on the field and no one's covering you, you need to take an aggressive touch up the field. That way you can get the field faster. And one of the problems I see is when players in the game, when the ball's coming into their feet or their chest, they're taking a touch back to where the ball got played to them, or they're taking a touch negative, back away from the goal that they're attacking. So what we want to do is we want to change that. We're going to take our first touch forward. So anytime a ball's coming straight into me, I need to, number one, get my body positioned to where I can take my first touch forward. And that way, when my first touch comes forward, I have a quicker first step and I can get up the field faster. And you'll notice here, when the ball gets played into me, I'm always going to be on my toes. I'm not going to be standing flat-footed. This is another problem I see that players face, is they're standing flat-footed, they're not ready for the ball, they're not adjusting the ball if the ball's in the air. So you gotta be on your toes, you gotta be ready for the ball when it comes into your feet or in your chest. Now, if a ball comes in my chest, I need to be able to chest the ball into the space that I wanna go into. I don't wanna chest the ball and then control and then go. I wanna take my first touch forward into the space, and that way I can get the field faster again. If I have to take too many touches to control the ball, then that's going to draw in all the defenders. And the more defenders that are being drawn in towards me, the less space I'm going to have. And that's the whole point of this drill. Is we want to create space, number one, and then we want to attack all the space that's open on the field. This way, when you get the ball, you're running up the field with confidence. You're not having to take too many touches and fumble around with the ball and then attack. We can take our first touch forward and attack into the space. All right, the way this drill is set up is very simple. I have a partner. My partner is going to be, I would say, 20 to 30 yards away from me. Depending on your skill level, they could be closer or they could be further away. But I want my partner to be able to play a lot of different types of passes into my feet or into my chest. This way, when I get to the game, I'm comfortable receiving any type of ball that's being played to me. So they could play a ball on the ground, they could play a driven ball into my feet, they could play a chip into my chest. I want to be able to take my touch into the space. And what I want to do is I want to get wide on the field. And I could try this from the left side of the field and the right side. That way I'm comfortable using different parts of my feet, using my chest and angling the ball different ways. And this way I can take my touch into that space. But what I want to do now is when I take my touch in the space, I want to attack at least 20 yards. And the way I like to do this is I just have two cones that are set up 20 yards away from where I'm going to be controlling the ball, and I want to be able to run into that space and stop the ball once I get to those two cones. And this is going to force you to take your first touch forward. If we want to attack that space up the line, we want to take our first touch into that space. That way we can attack and get all the way up the field. And the way I want you to do this drill is by seeing if you can limit your touches. So if I'm going to take a good first touch in the space, I don't want to start taking small touches when I dribble. I want to increase my touches when I dribble. That way I can get up the line faster. If you watch Ronaldo or any type of elite soccer player out there, you'll see when they have open space, they will take bigger touches. That's going to help them run faster. So this is something I want you to practice when you go through this drill. And the last thing I want you to remember is when the ball gets played into you, you gotta be on your toes, you gotta be able to move. When you get to the game, no one's gonna play you a perfect ball every time. So you have to be able to prepare for a bad ball that gets played to you. And that way, if you're on your toes, you're always ready for any type of ball that's going to get played to you. That way you can adjust and have a great first touch. If you like this video, make sure and click the thumbs up button and comment below if you have any questions about this drill or any videos that you want to see coming up. Let us know in the comments section. That way we can start creating videos that are specific for you. And as always, make sure and subscribe to this channel. We have videos that come out every single week, and I don't want you to miss a video coming out. So make sure and hit that subscribe button. That way you can stay updated with all the newest videos. Now, if you want to become an elite soccer player, we just finished our elite skills session, and all you have to do is click on this video right here. It's a brand new video that I just created that's going to help you with your ball control and with elite moves that are going to help you score more goals. So I want you to click that video there. You're just going to be taken to a page. All you have to do is just enter in your email address, and I'm going to personally email you our highest level skills workout. Now, if you're on any mobile device, you cannot click on that video there. Just go in the first link in the description. It's onlinesoccerskills.com/free training, and you'll be taken to the same page. All right, I'll see you next time.